Hi, and welcome back to the Unmeasured Chef. As you can see, we're still in Mama Lynn's kitchen. So we didn't have our globe here today, so we just flipped pages and let Edmund pick a place. So where are we going, guys?
Dominican Republic.
All right, and what we're gonna make is a chicken stew. So we're gonna do Pollo Guisado. Ready, set, let's go. Before we start anything, we're going to have to make the marinade. So it's called sofrito. And we're going to put all the vegetables into a blender and mix them all together. So right now I'm going to chop them in big pieces and I'm going to let my mini chef put them into the chopper. Now that it's chopped up into big chunks, we're going to put it into the food processor. We're going to start off with 6 cloves of our favorite thing, garlic. Then we're going to add some green peppers. And the tomatoes. We have green tomatoes, also called tomatoes. Tomatillos. We also have green tomatoes. Tomatillos.
Tomatillo.
Is it tomatillos?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay, good. We're also going to add these green tomatoes, which are also called tomatillos. And we're going to do a red onion. Red pepper. We already have some green peppers in there. You think it's ready to blend?
Yes.
All right, let's blend it up. When you're blending the vegetables, it's up to you whether you want it to be pureed or thickly chopped. I pureed mine. So we're going to add some cilantro and some parsley. Stuff it on in there. Stuff it on in. There you go. Evan, you want to put some more red peppers in? Just push it on in there. All right, let's give it another blend. I'm going to take some green onions and put those in as well. I'm going to take some of this and put it in a bowl and pour it out in the bowl. And we're going to continue to blend up our ingredients until it's all finished. It only calls for about 6 cloves of garlic, but y'all know how we do. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No such thing as too much garlic. So this is the sofrito. I'm gonna add some salt. And you can add pepper for taste. Now that the sofrito is ready, we're going to add lemon juice. now it's time to add the chicken. We have chicken thighs and chicken legs. I'm just gonna put all of it in this bowl for it to marinate. One trick that I have is that I clean and season my chicken prior to freezing it, so that when I'm ready to cook it, it's double marinated, because it's got the seasonings that I put on before I froze it. While it's unthawing, it seeps into the meat, and then I season it some more for whatever recipe I'm using. Just a handy trick. So on a side note, just because you're in a meat household and you're a pescatarian does not mean that you have to struggle with different meals. So what I'm basically doing is I'm doing the chicken for the family, but I'm also doing a whole piece of fish for me. And what I did was reserve some of the sauce before I put the chicken in it. And I'm gonna add some ginger, jalapeno, and of course, more garlic. So here I have my fish. And I just put the same sauce with the ginger and jalapeno over the fish and let it marinate for 30 minutes, just like the chicken. While the chicken is marinating, we're gonna put some chicken stock into this container. Now it's up to you. You can always just use a bowl and a spoon or a fork and just mix it in together. This is easier for me, so I'm gonna put it in the same blender processor and put my tomato paste into it. And then give it a blend. All right, now it's time to heat the oil. Have it on medium high. I'm gonna add my oil to the pan. All right, my oil is hot, so I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar and brown it a little before I put my chicken in. The sugar will give a nice coat to the chicken once it is fried. Now we're going to remove the chicken from the marinade and brown it. Be sure to keep the marinade on the side once you've removed the chicken. Add the marinade over the chicken. Make sure you get it underneath each piece. Now you're going to add your mixture of tomato paste and stock. Give that a good stir. And let it cook for 1 hour. Okay, now the same thing that I did for my chicken, I'm going to do for my fish. I'm going to add some oil to the pan. And let that get hot. I'm going to add a little bit of sugar and brown it. Okay, I think my oil's ready. Now I'm going to add my sugar. add my fish. Now that the fish is brown, I'm going to add the marinade to it. And I'm going to add the tomato paste and water. I didn't use stock, I used water for the fish. What you do is make sure that you lift the fish up, make sure that all that goodness goes underneath too. And let it cook for 1 hour. And there you have it. Chicken stew, also known as
Pollo Guisado.
Pollo Guisado.
And as we say, why use a book when you can cook? Unmeasured, that is. Until next time, bye-bye.